Dread it. Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
What's up, guys? Today we have a very special episode. So we have the Marvel Select Thanos that came out about a half year ago, back in January. This released on the Disney Store and then into further retail. I adore this figure. It's got like one big issue that bothers me. Other than that, it's a beautiful, perfect, amazing figure. It's one of the best, if not the best, armored Thanos out there. And it's amazing. So let's get right into the accessories. She doesn't have a lot of it, and then we'll get into the appearance of the figure. So into the first accessory, we have just Thanos' left hand. It's identical to his right here. There's no real difference to it. They're exactly the same. But you can see here the one. It's not so bad on this arm, but you can see the purple chips into the gold right about there. If you can see that, a little bit of a color difference. But other than that, it's pretty good. I really like it. You can see it a bit more obvious here. Like you can, yeah, it's very, very obvious. You can look here. I like this armor plating out here, extending from his arm, well, on the armor. And I like the black that goes into the gold here. It's very well sculpted. I really like it a lot. And the paint looks very, very good. His hand looks good. His hand's well sculpted. It can hold the weapon very, very well. Both hands can hold the weapon. And that's all I really got to say about this hand. The other hand is much better. It's the other hand. This is the Infinity Gauntlet. This guy comes with the Infinity Gauntlet. It's great. So, I really like this. It's the original. It's not the Nano Gauntlet. And I'll actually put a little comparison right here. I got it right here. So we have the Nano Gauntlet from the Bro Thor Iron Man next to this. They're about the same size. Obviously, Thanos, it doesn't port onto Thanos. And, but, yeah, no, if you look at the stones here, this is a Marvel Legends next to Marvel Select. But they look very good. I like them a lot. Both. Well, this is more so about this, but for comparison, they both look really good. And, but I really wish this was a fist, or had like an alternate fisted hand. That's the one thing I would change about this. It's an open hand, so it's kind of weird to pose. But it's very stiff as well. So you can see you got more like the purple paint coming in, up here more so. And, yeah, the tip you can see it's gold. But this is absolutely amazing to look at. It looks so very good. Like it's amazing, and it lines up to this right here, where it's like a bit more extravagant of a design than here. So line up to that, and that's how it should be posed. So for Thanos' last accessory, we have his sword right here. This sword it's amazing. I really like it. I like how it's got battle damage on it. Go throughout here, all throughout there. On the other side even. And I love the black and gunmetal gray. Over to here. The handle is huge. It's 4 of my fingers for this whole area right here. So it's about too wide for the black handle right there. I keep dropping things today. What is wrong with me? Butterfingers. This is absolutely massive. It's very durable. It's a little flimsy, but it's very, very durable. Works very well. It goes well on him. So you just port it right into here. I like to do this, like you go on the side and then boom, it's right in. And it looks very well. You got one-arm Thanos here, but the sword looks very well in his hand. I really like it a lot. Okay, now that we're done with the accessories, let's look at the figure right here. So we gotta start off with his head, and I really like this face sculpt a lot. You can see his blue eyes coming in very well. You get like the laugh lines on the sides of his nose. His purple lips are painted. You got his chin, his ball sack of a chin. And you get the helmet up here, which is really, really cool to look at. I really like that a lot. And on the side, he tilts up a bit when... I'll go over the articulation in a minute, but he tilts up when you tilt him to the side. But on the side here, he's got black and the gold. Same on the other side. On the back, he goes back into here, some gold lining into the black, and we got some brown lining down here for, I guess, some shading. Then get into the chest, so it gets gold and then black all throughout. It goes down to like a sleeveless armor piece over here. more into the gold, and then you got like a tunic, it's very soft, so like each of these are very soft, so it doesn't hinder the leg movement, which he has a lot of, which I'm surprised. And I really like these on the side here, like you got like a nice belt. I don't know, I like belts on figures. I think it adds a little something to it. You can get into his legs, which I really like. I like the legs. They're very good armor plating. I like the kneecaps, little thing on there. Got more brown over here into the boots. And in front it looks like this. I really like the lining on this. It's very well detailed. It's even got like a little scratch right there, a couple scratches, a little battle damage. On the back here, got more black into it. Again, like I love how much detail Marvel Select put into this thing. It's amazing. I think he's got peg holes on the bottom of his feet. Alright, let's get right into the articulation. So at his head, he cannot look up very high, but it's alright. He can look up about that high. He can look down quite a bit. He can go side to side, and his head does tilt. So for the arms, they go about up that far. They can go down. They go forward that much, back that much. You can't do a 360 because of this piece right here. And you get a bicep swivel that is very sticky. You get an elbow swivel right here, single jointed, which doesn't meet the 90-degree mark, unfortunately. And all the hands swivel, and they hinge up and down. Let's fix the arm. There we go. He doesn't get a lot of movement in the chest. It's there, but you can't really move him back and forth. You can move him side to side, and he tilts a little bit. And the legs is where he has the most articulation. The legs can go out very far. He can go kick forward that much. He can kick back. With that cut, he has double jointed knees. You got double jointed knees. And the ankles move down. They move up. And he's got ankle pivot. Now to measure in the size of Thanos, he comes in at about 8.5 inches. So he is a very tall figure. Very tall indeed. And for a couple comparisons, we have Thanos next to some other Marvel Select figures I reviewed. We have Groot, Insomniac PS4 Spider-Man, and the Wasp. And to compare Thanos next to the other Marvel Select figures I reviewed, we have Iron Spider, Infinity War Captain America, and Thor. And for one more comparison, we have Marvel Legends Gamora and Marvel Legends Star-Lord next to Marvel Select Thanos. To give my final thoughts on this figure, I really love it. I think it is a fantastic, beautiful figure. I love the sword, I love the gauntlet, I just love everything about it. The only two things I would really change is make this a fist and try to fix the paint chipping, which is inevitable because it's such a big figure and you're pulling out the arm a lot. So, not much you can really do about that, but this definitely should have been a fist. Other than that, it is sculpted beautifully. It looks fantastic on a shelf. He's big, he's massive, he's bulky. It's great. And with a price point of about $30 to $40, I give this a 9 out of 10. I really absolutely love it. And I think that anyone who has seen the movie or just needs a Thanos, this is the best armored Thanos out there. Go buy it. And thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for nerding out with me, and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.